people who used to never add two numbers before are doing it very comfortably once they start playing for a year. So they're doing it very comfortably. So that's the message out to schools. It's a learning game. There is an element of luck because you're drawing tiles, but luck is evened out in a tournament. You'll never see a low-rated player able to win a proper tournament.
Hi, welcome to Swishing Mindsets. This is Anuradha, and I'm speaking to Rajiv Antao, Executive Member, Scrabble Association of India, and among the top players in India. And he tells me that the rank keeps coming up and down, so we're not going to get into that, but yes, among the top players in India. So, hi, Rajiv.
Hi, good morning, Anuradha.
Yeah, good morning. And so, looking forward to know all about what's happening with Scrabble in India. So, tell me, we hear a lot about chess. So, what is the scene with Scrabble? Is it very active? How many members do you have? What does the Scrabble Association do? I know there are a lot of clubs in India also. So, just tell us what's happening with Scrabble.
Scrabble is quite active in India, but not to the level of chess, definitely. We have maybe about 12 active clubs, and we have the India level association, the Scrabble Association of India. Um, um, so it's only in these cities where the clubs are that we have people playing competitively. So at a tournament level. I know it's a well-followed game at home, but at tournaments, at the moment, our membership is somewhere around 300 odd. We are hoping to build that to 3,000 over the next couple of years. Which means we need to push a lot into schools. At the moment, that's not really happening. So that's the current scene in India.
Okay. So, when you say there are 300 members, who are these members? These are like
Uh,
serious Scrabble players. These are just people like I might say just start playing Scrabble and I might just enroll as a member of a club. Who are these
Most of
members?
them have played at least one tournament. They've come in for the tournaments, and so almost all have played at least one tournament. We have about 100 odd who will play at least 5, 6 tournaments every year. So you can say most are quite serious players,
Okay,
but
serious players. Okay. And
uh,
what are these tournaments? Where do they take place? This is all in India?
uh, we have tournaments at the world level. In India, we have about 10 regular tournaments every year in different states, like Delhi, Pune, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Goa. So we conduct, these are all venues for annual Vadodara. So these are venues where we have tournaments every year. So there are about 10 which are regular in the calendar, and then you have a few here and there which are not regular, but they do happen. We also have a youth championship that's conducted, which is worldwide in the sense that it's mainly Asian participants, but we get other countries also. So that's conducted once in 2 years in Delhi. So far, it's been in Delhi.
Okay. So which is like the biggest tournament in India that one can, play in and win and you're like the
Um, the biggest one would be considered as Mu Sigma in Bangalore. That's the only one that gets a lot of international players. So they normally conduct it in 3 divisions or 4 divisions. So the A division would be the higher rated players and most of the international players. Um, whilst D division would be newcomers to the sport. So that gives an opportunity for newcomers to feel the tournament level. So that usually gets about 120 players overall across all divisions.
Okay. So tell me the serious players, how serious are they? Is it like a professional level, like they can become like a Vishwanath and Anand or something? How does
Uh,
it work, Or is it like okay,
unfortunately, the money is not there in Scrabble that
yeah,
well
yeah,
so
yeah,
far.
that I'm
It's we
sure.
don't have a big enough following, so it's definitely not something you can earn a profession. Uh, you normally spend as much as you would get to, if you like finished. We keep places till 10th, so if you finish 5th or 6th, you probably are breaking even for the tournament. You're spending as much as your prize money.
So
That's
there are
it.
no sponsorships or do you get sponsorships?
The we get sponsors for the individual tournaments, just like very small sponsors. So we have to collect through personal this thing. It's not something like the reach is not big enough to get big sponsors. We did conduct the World Championships in Goa in 2019. So for that, we had to organize some sponsors. Um, but uh, apart from big events like that, we it's difficult to get sponsors. So Musicma has been one of the sponsors. That's why the Bangalore tournament is has been of that size. Earlier, it was run by iGate, Capgemini, and then taken over by Musicma. So they've been supporting a lot. So that makes it good for the Bangalore club. But otherwise, it's quite difficult so far. But the good news is that recently, one of our members, Madhav Kamath, who's just 13, won the World Championships.
Yes,
He's
yes.
also the top rated in India. And so that's put Scrabble in the news a little more. And we're looking at growing, following that, we're looking at growing the membership base, and hopefully we will get a little more money in the game
Yeah.
going forward.
So if you had to
So,
tell people now that Madhav's news is out and suddenly there's
yeah.
so much press coverage and interest, if you want to get the word out, what would you tell people, why they should play Scrabble, why they should join the clubs, play at a maybe more serious level?
Yeah, so we are looking at first approaching schools. We're looking at conducting All India School Championship next year. Uh, and the main message is Scrabble is one game which is challenging intellectually. It's your vocabulary and it's also math. So so you need your logical abilities, you need your mathematical abilities, you need your vocabulary. So it builds up all areas. Like chess is purely logical. Scrabble also uh, like simple arithmetic is a required skill there. So you automatically pick it up. You know how to score. You know how to maximize your points because you can calculate. So it automatically builds up your ability there. People who used to never add two numbers before are doing it very comfortably once they start playing for a year. So they're doing it very comfortably. So that's the message out to schools. It's a learning game. It's there is an element of luck because you're drawing tiles, but luck is evened out in a tournament. You'll never see a low-rated player able to win a proper tournament because that luck factor is eliminated over a few games. So it does depend a lot on your strategy and on on the word power. Uh, so I think it will be a game that catches up more quite soon. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah. And especially in India where parents are, they just want to push kids into learning more. So I think vocabulary and maths is a great message to give out. And it's true,
Yeah,
because when we're making these words, you constantly have to count and calculate and then double it and triple it and all those things, so there's a lot of
yeah,
math going on over there.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, which is just going a little off track here, which is the most scoring word that you've made?
Myself,
Yeah.
difficult to say. I guess about 160 points. I mean, recently I made Demerara, which was 130 odd points
Oh, okay.
across. So the most scoring would be across two triple letter words. You have an eight-letter word which it's across two triples, so it's nine times the value of the tiles. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's theoretically possible to score as much as 1,000 plus for a long word,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think there have been a few words made over 300 plus. Mine has been probably 160 something.
Okay. And do you get the plus 50? That's how we play at home. So I'm just checking the rules with you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get plus 50 if you use all your seven tiles,
yeah,
basically.
plus 50. So that's always the target every move to try and get the big word out.
Yeah, our matches at home get very tense. So my nephew made one. He made stakeholders.
Okay,
So yeah, so
that's
that was
nice.
we got a lot of triple words and double words and all that. So it was just great. So I've even made a fridge magnet out of it. I told him to take a selfie and so
Okay,
I made that. And but
yeah.
what we do is like we I think you're not supposed to check the dictionary while playing because either you know
Uh,
the word or you don't know the word, right?
Yeah,
So
so in a tournament, we normally have a 5 point challenge. So if you're not sure, the opponent is not sure of the word, he would challenge the word. If it's wrong, it gets taken off. If it's right, the you get 5 points per word, which is challenged.
okay. But it's just, I don't recognize half the words. I was looking at your tournament with Nigel Richards, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, infamous,
So
you can call it maybe.
very very.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dictionary is made up of a lot of incorporated languages. So it's spoken English in many places. We follow the Collins Scrabble words. Uh, so it starts with AA, which is not a regular word. The dictionary starts with the A.
Yeah, what is that?
It's volcanic ash. I'm not sure the origin, which language, but
Okay.
so they
Huh.
all have meanings. You can look them up. But like even a lot of Indian words are taken in. Uh, like you'll probably have jalebi. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Kutta, kuti, all those kind of things. So a lot of words from different languages commonly used when speaking English are taken in the dictionary.
Yeah, a lot of
Mm.
words have been added. So we try to play a very classic game, only words that we've been using
Yeah.
classically, so to speak, dictionary words. But like I've got the grid here that you used, and some of them, okay, I get, like influxes and
Well,
there's something.
influxes is what took the game away. Forget about
You
Pernoctated.
made that or he made
No,
that?
no, he made that. I left it
He
open
made.
for him,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's
He
horrible,
he.
no? When
So
you leave
I
it
opened it
open.
with
Huh.
looting, which was a seven, and then he left it open the next turn, and I wasn't sure of a four-letter word, CL, CIEL, or CEIL, which I had to put there, and I wasn't sure which was correct. So I ended up not playing that and blocking the triple.
Oh.
And he goes and plays in fluxes there for 237 points or something. That was about 230 points for
Ah,
the
yeah,
influxes.
that's horrible, really. Then I saw there's something, so there's jail, there's it, there's eruption, all these words I know, looters, redraws, all that. Suddenly there's lovey, Luvvy, which is slang, I suppose.
Yeah, all slangs are incorporated in.
Okay, so this is,
Uh,
we can also play that at home, huh? So this is the
yeah.
official Scrabble.
See, the problem is when you if you're following, let's say, the regular Oxford dictionary, conjugations are not there. So there is
Yeah,
always a question of does this take an S, does this take an ED? Uh, uh, the Scrabble words include all conjugations. So you're looking up the specific word, whether it's an ED or with an S or ING, whatever it is, you're looking up the exact word. You're not looking up the main word and then seeing whether it got a conjugation. So every word
okay.
is listed. So which Oxford doesn't do. Collins does it specifically for Scrabble. So the actually dictionary committee includes consultants from the Scrabble Association as well when they're doing the dictionary.
Yeah, so the Collins
Mm.
is the official Scrabble dictionary, right? But you can
Yes.
refer to any, otherwise.
The thing is, you need, like I said, the list. So you need all conjugations, otherwise it becomes difficult for a challenge. So in US they follow TWL, which is uh, a list that they maintain themselves. It was based on the OSW, which was, I think, Oxford Scrabble words initially many years back. But then they manage it themselves, that list, only in the US, whereas the rest of the world plays with the Colin Scrabble words.
Okay. And can you make plurals? Like suppose somebody makes, let's say, redraw and you add an S. So
Yeah,
we don't do that.
yeah. S
Huh?
is one of the most powerful.
But that's not fair, no? That's really not fair because I've made redraw and somebody just adds an S and gets away with the entire
Yeah,
thing.
but if they add an N, you would also complain.
Yeah.
Like rerun. So hooks and the thing. Yeah, I mean, when you're studying, everyone studies. I'm the only one in the top 100, I think, who doesn't study. When you're studying lists, you study like four-letter words, and then you study the hooks of the four-letter words, or the letters which come before the letters which come after the word. So S is one of the most sought after. Well, it's the second most powerful after the
Yeah,
blank.
well, anyway, we are not allowing it at home. We're like, no, that's not fair. So, past tenses. So, basically, officially, when you're playing Scrabble, it's allowed. You can add an S and
Yeah,
and score.
yeah,
If you add an ED, past tense, even then you can score.
yeah, yeah. Anything that's in the list. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any
So,
allowed
we are
word.
like, only if it changes the meaning of the word, then you can. So,
And
otherwise,
no, any
okay.
extension is
Okay.
absolutely fine.
Okay, this is going to be changing the game for us at home, really. So, and another thing, I'll tell you, I'll just read out some words from this game itself. Zoa, ZOA. Is that something to do with protozoa or something?
Yeah, it's the plural of Zune, which is egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then alength, ALENGTH.
That I challenged. It's
No, but it's a word apparently.
yeah,
You
it is. It
challenged
is.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. It means
So
lengthwise or something like that.
yeah, it's like how you have a C. So it's
Yeah, but it just missed the
yeah.
triple word. I can see that, yeah,
Yeah,
it.
I added an S there, and it was challenged
Oh,
off.
you added an F.
He knew to take an S.
Oh, great. So you got the triple word on top, but you got the
Yeah,
triple word at the bottom then. Okay, that's great. And then there was AWA as well, right? What is that? So I checked that that's a word apparently. It means away
uh,
or something,
away. It's
but
okay.
it's Scottish. It has Scottish origin. So is
Yeah,
it
you'll
fair?
have
Huh.
like one of the most common Scottish origin words is Jo Joe. So
Yeah.
you have many words like that.
So and you can
But
use them.
yeah.
Okay. So can you use Spanish? Can you use all that? If it's in
Uh,
the dictionary, I suppose.
Yeah, well, whatever's in the dictionary. So you will have Spanish words,
Okay.
but you have words like Dago, Dago, which was
Huh.
there Spanish, but it was being removed because it's used as a slur in America.
Oh, okay. So no
So
slurs.
recently they remove
Huh.
racial slurs
Okay,
from the
okay.
dictionary.
Yeah. Then there's Jimmy, Jimmie.
It's a variation of JIMMY to Jimmy a lock, like
No, to
to
Jimmy a log. Yeah, I saw that like a crowbar or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
So it's just crazy. There's so many words. And viewy. I didn't know there was something called viewy.
uh,
Viewy. So
yeah. That's let me look it up.
yeah, no, I did look it up. I can't find it. I made a note of it. Viewy, yeah,
WY.
possessing
Having
visionary, impractical or fantastic views.
okay,
That's
in
viewy. Uh,
the dictionary defines it as having fanciful opinions on or ideas. So that's from Collins.
yeah, it sounds quite nice. I think I'm going to start using it. Huh. Okay, that's very viewy of you, right? Or don't be so
So
viewy.
when you know that Viewy is there, you'll know that Viewy here and Viewy Est is also good.
Yeah, viewy or viewy.
So it
Yes.
becomes a seven-letter
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah. It's
it's a
become
year.
7 letters. So your strategy, I heard in one of your interviews, is to try and use all 7 letters.
I think everyone works for that.
Yeah,
So
everyone
the
works with
main
that.
thing
I
is
never get it.
balancing your
Yeah.
rack.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Because then you get
uh,
the plus 50, right? If you use all seven.
yeah.
Hmm.
So at an average, you should get at least two in a game. If
Okay.
you get three or four, means you're doing well, and you probably reach a score of 450. So
Yeah.
that's, but less than two, 90% you're going to lose the game
Okay. So do you manage to get at
competitively.
least two in every game?
Yeah, I think average two should be
No big deal,
there.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how long does a game last? An average Scrabble game?
Uh, we for a tournament we use clocks 25 minutes each person. So once you reach the 25 minutes, if you go minus, you get minus 10 per minute, minus 10 points per minute.
Oh, so 25 minutes for
So
the entire game?
no, each person, so 50 minutes for the game.
Okay, okay. Oh, so you mean like, when
Yeah,
it's your turn, then if you
yeah.
take whatever
So
amount of
it's like a
time.
chess clock. You press the clock once you finish your turn, and the other person's clock starts.
Okay. It's like that. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in most cases, games get over within 40 minutes. So, but there are some people who always go to the last minute. They stress out the game. So,
So do you play like one game or it's like a best of three or how does it work?
tournaments are usually over a few days. So a 3-day tournament would have 24 games, eight games a day.
24 games. Okay. Huh.
So 8 games a day.
Hmm.
So you're playing 8 games across the day, the full day.
Yeah, so I don't
And
understand, there's so much happening. You guys are really playing it seriously, right? Like chess or something. So
yeah,
there should be more attention and it should be televised, maybe, like everything else.
uh,
Huh.
it's growing. Uh, like we used to struggle to get enough people to run a tournament earlier. Now, like you just announce a tournament, you're sure to get at least 50, 60 people coming
Yeah.
in. So it is growing, but yeah, definitely needs a bigger push.
Okay. So tell me what is, as you're an IT professional, right? And that's your day job.
Yeah.
And you also do this, like last time I was trying to fix it up. You're like, no, this Saturday I'm going for this tournament and I have something else. So tell me, how busy does this keep you? What is yours? And you're also running
It's
tournaments, organizing
uh,
things in schools, I saw. So tell me, what
uh,
is your life around this game? How does it?
I think this year I've spent more time than I normally do. I decided this year that I'll do all the tournaments which I've not gone to before. So I've normally I do about 3 tournaments a year, so it doesn't take up that much. 3 or 4. This year probably 7 or 8. So each tournament is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days. Um,
Okay.
Unlike most people, I don't prep for a tournament, so I don't spend time studying or anything like that. So that doesn't occupy me. A lot of people spend at least 1 hour every day studying the words.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, like Nigel Richards, I was looking him up. Apparently, it wasn't enough that he was king of Scrabble in English. He learned the
Spanish
Spanish dictionary,
and
and
French, I
then he
think he
won
did.
there as well.
Yeah, he won Spanish, he won French in the past.
Yeah.
So he got a photographic memory. He
Yeah, so that's not
remembers
fair
things.
then. No? I mean,
It gives you an advantage.
yeah, he's born with an
But he's
advantage.
also a very good strategy. So, I mean, he's been on
Yeah.
top for more than 15 years. He's been the number one player, 15, 20 years. So
Yeah.
he's definitely a level above anyone else.
So what are his strategies? You've played with him, and what are your strategies? And some
I play
strategies,
my normal
to
game,
help others.
irrespective. I might hesitate challenging a few words, but I do challenge even him. So, I mean, he won't play a wrong word against me. But he has played wrong words against others. So I play the same I would to anyone else.
Yeah, but
So I
any
played 2 games
strategies that you
against him.
follow, like maybe start, is it that the person who starts gets an advantage? Is it something like that?
You could say it's a slight advantage because I mean, the when the bag gets over, you don't know who's going to get. So the person who starts gets an extra turn. In that case, if he definitely doesn't get a less turn than the other person, and you get a double word free at the first
Yeah, yeah.
on your first play, so you can decide which tiles to keep and not. But not a big advantage. It doesn't really
Doesn't make a
make
difference, yeah.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
like white in chess. It gives you a slight advantage, but not that great.
Yeah. What are the best letters to have? Like, I know like when we get a Q or a Z, we're very excited because those are high
Well,
skill, but you're also stuck because you can't
yeah,
use them,
yeah.
anywhere.
So Q, J, Z, I try to get rid of as soon as I get it as fast
Yeah.
as I can. Blank is always number one, then
Yeah.
the S, and then for me the E.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so and that's the order. Then probably the R, T, N. So retains rack, RETAINS, has one of the most anagrams. And those are the most common letters, I think, to use for other words also. So those are the prime tiles.
Okay.
Uh, so retains has about 10 or 10 plus anagrams, I think.
Okay, so if you get those
Uh,
letters, then it's great. That's how many letters? Is that seven letters?
seven
Yeah.
retains, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
RETAINS.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so there are, okay, I just looked it up. There are 11 anagrams of the of retains, the same seven
Oh,
letters.
okay. I'm
Uh,
sure I don't
so
recognize half the words.
yeah, you won't. The first one is anestri,
Is what? Sorry?
Anestri, Anestri.
Anestri. Okay, it sounds like some extraterrestrial something.
It's between two periods of something in mammals. So
Oh, wow.
you don't worry about the meanings. Normally, you just, as long as you know the word,
Yeah,
it
as long as
works.
you know the words, yeah. But
Yeah.
the best is AA, that's volcanic ash or something. I never knew that double A is a word.
Yeah.
So,
So that's
really,
well known because it's the first one that comes up. Uh, Okay, volcanic rock is. I'm just looking up the the
volcanic
thing.
rock, yeah. No, we let people look it up. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a dictionary session, so whoever's listening and they can look it up themselves. We're not sure we're getting it all right. But tell me, what about with J? You said J is a difficult thing. So, we make things like, what do we make? Jaw, jeer, things like that. So, what are
Yeah.
some good words with J?
First of all, you have JO and JA, which are two letters, which are
J-O?
easy to, and JA, both are accepted. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What is it? What do they mean? J-O and
Joe
J-A?
is, I think, a Scottish sweetheart. Jo, a Scottish word.
Okay.
J, I think, has come from Ja, the German Ja.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not really sure if that's the meaning, but it's been incorporated more recently. It wasn't there originally.
Okay.
So the twos are the first to learn, so they're easy to get rid of with the J with that.
Yeah.
And also, if you have a vowel above a triple letter score, it allows you like six times that you play both ways.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, but we play
uh,
a very classic game. So, I mean, I
mhm.
know there are fights normally when we're playing Scrabble because no, you can't make that. You can't do this. It's slang. But so slangs are allowed.
Yeah, all slangs are in.
All slangs. So it's almost like a
It's
cryptic
only
crossword
slurs that have
puzzle.
been removed,
Okay.
like racial slurs. So even bad words, you'll find the four-letter words in the dictionary.
Yeah. So it's
But
like the cryptic crossword that you play, that I mean in the New York Times and all that, so they use a lot of these words. It's pretty fun actually. Because there's slang, there's so many things, that you use. So I guess
yeah,
Scrabble is almost like a live crossword if you look at it, no?
yeah. I mean, it's called crosswords in many countries.
Oh, okay, it is.
Like
Okay. Yeah, in
Thailand,
fact, the game, when you buy it, it's called crossword also in some,
yeah. So Scrabble is a proprietary name.
yeah.
It's which is one of the difficulties, and it's not recognized as a sport in India as yet. We're trying to push that, but we need to grow our membership base before we can get that recognition. So that's one of the reasons why sponsors is are difficult because like the government doesn't recognize it as a sport. So things which are available to sports associations, we don't get those benefits.
Okay.
So we are hoping that we will reach there soon.
Yeah,
So
what are you
that's one of
looking for? Tell me. What would you like and what would you aim for?
in terms of recognition, definitely first thing
Recognition
is
and support,
recognition
yeah.
as a sport. On the list with like bridge has been one of the most recently recognized sports. So once you have that recognition, then you get benefits from the government itself. They support you, sports associations. You also It also makes it much easier to rope in sponsors. But for that, our reach needs to be a little wider. Need to reach more states, and like I think a membership of at least 3,000 odd players. So that's why this year we're going to announce a school tournament for next year and hope to get schools playing it regularly, which we'll do annually.
Okay.
So,
So, how many states are you active in, and which are the more active states according to you, or
uh,
cities?
right now it's Karnataka, Goa, Bangalore, Maharashtra, Delhi, Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. I think that's
Okay.
those are
And
the
you're in
where we have,
Goa,
and
so I'm
Calcutta we
sure,
have a few
yeah,
people.
you're in Goa, so I'm sure there's a lot happening there.
We conduct an annual tournament here, and the regular activity not so much, but we're hoping that will change. This year we started playing every month. Otherwise, we used to not. We do a meetup every month. Earlier we used to not. It used to be only the annual tournament.
Tell me how interested are the younger generation in Scrabble, because you're going to schools, you're doing these outreaches.
So uh, a lot of them play at home. In schools, it's not a game as yet. So I have a friend who does classes at a club for a 2 month session, but that doesn't really pick on because like you do 2 months and then it moves on. So it's till they start incorporating it as a regular like optional sport in the school, it's going to be difficult to pick on. Scrabble Go online has been picking up, uh, which is the same format as a tournament game. So the same dictionary, same this thing that's used, Scrabble Go online. So people who are regular with that uh, can pick up very easily. So let's see how it goes this year. It's the first time we are actually doing a push
Fingers
towards
crossed.
schools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But kids are playing Scrabble at home because, when you read up, I mean, we play Scrabble and I know people who play Scrabble. We've been playing as kids, but it's almost like a forgotten game and, something which the older generation played. Is that true or people are playing?
Uh, People play. A lot of the ones who started in the younger ones are people who've been playing with their parents, and but not that popular. The online there is more popular. Quite a few play online who we don't know about also.
Yeah.
But the ones who actually come into play are the ones who've been playing with their parents on a board. And,
Yeah. You played
uh,
with your mom and grandmother, you said, right?
yeah, we're talking about 40 years back.
But did you play with your kids? Now they're grown up,
Uh,
you mentioned.
Both of them don't, not keen on. So uh, I guess it becomes a competition, competition thing. So they
Yeah,
play a
so do you, do
little
you
bit
end
of,
up competing when you're playing at home as well?
and then I mean we've never really played seriously. We have a board, not played seriously
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home. And my wife refuses to play with me. She plays online Scrabble Go,
Oh,
doesn't play
okay,
with me.
okay.
So uh,
Uh,
yeah, of course it is like for someone who's playing in tournaments and someone who's not to come in and play against them, there's a big difference. It takes time to get used to that, and let's say likelihood if you're an average home player and you play me, I'll win 10 out of 10. But and I'm like somewhere towards 50th in the country, nowhere near the top. Uh, so it is a bit of a blocker for people. They get scared to come in and play. But once you start playing, then the words like the two letters you automatically stick. You don't know them initially, so that's a bigger disadvantage. Those stick easily. Yeah, those are easy to find. And with like young players, I always encourage to play words they know. Don't go to start studying initially. You work on the words you know, you work on your strategy of how to balance your rack and make words from what is available rather than studying. Once you learn the strategy, then and you're able to score like 350 in an average game, 300, 350 in an average game, that's when you can go towards the next level of starting to study. Don't study the words from the initial. It's not really going to help you. Uh, so um, hopefully, I mean, people will start playing it that way, more as the way you play it at home, which is a natural game rather than
Yeah,
studying words.
yeah.
Because studying is just studying word lists. You're not improving your vocabulary. Uh, you improve your vocabulary reading and using those words, that kind of thing. So yeah, people are encouraged to read. People are encouraged to pick up new words through the game, uh, rather than studying the list. That's the
Yeah, but
way I push it. Yeah.
yeah, but at the end of the day, you do know a lot of words. You're saying like you're consistently
Yeah.
in the top 50, up and down. So,
Yeah.
what is your discipline? Do you have like a discipline of, maybe if you read the paper, you note it down, something,
No, no,
because you don't study lists, you said.
I'm a totally non-disciplined. No, I don't look at it professionally. It's a total pastime. I enjoy playing the game, so I don't spend time extra on it. So, like I said, I'm the only one in the top 100 who's like that. So don't take
Yeah.
me as an
But still,
example.
how do you, this is like top 100 in the world, top
India.
in India. Okay. Okay. So tell me, but how do you remember all these words? There must be something, right? That you must be having a natural
See,
interest.
I
Yeah.
mean, my vocabulary is decent. I do it, used to do a lot of reading till I started wearing specs. Then, so that gives you an advantage as it is, a good vocabulary. I played people who thrash me, but will challenge words like SWUM. So
SWUM is swam, right?
yeah.
Uh,
So they're
uh,
not natural English speakers, but they
okay,
study the
okay.
list and the thing, and they can normally thrash you in a game. But there
Oh,
are some odd words which they won't know because it's just English is not the natural language.
okay. Mm.
So we have, I mean, you have Thai players, Nigerian players who struggle with English, but top top players, because their learning power is that good. They learn the vocabulary, they learn more words than you would know as a
Yeah.
normal speaker.
Hmm.
So for me, I prefer to do it the old way. We just know the words rather than
I think
studying
you're
them.
just exposed to so many words probably because you're playing these tournaments and over the course.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you pick up when you see others, and even if I play online, you have an option of void, which like, so you play only real words when you can't make wrong words and get them challenged. So then you see only the ones which are valid. So that helps.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me, who are the top players in India right now? Madhav, you said, he's the
Madhav
youth
is
champion, world champion, huh?
current number one is Akshay, but he's resident in UAE. He's the only one taking part. The World Championships are going on actually. Today is day two of the World Championships, day three today.
Okay.
Akshay is playing in that. So he has won the World Championships once in Kenya. Again, he's not been resident of India. So that time he was representing Bahrain.
What's his full name? Akshay.
Akshay Bandarkar.
Okay. Hmm.
So Madhav Kamath is number two, and Sherwin Rodericks is the third. Sherwin has been number one. Uh, I mean, if you don't count Akshay as non-resident, Sherwin has been number one from the time he was 15,
Oh, wow.
and winning all the tournaments. Madhav has only in the last 2 years come
Okay.
up. He's just 13, so the
Yeah,
last two
yeah,
years
yeah,
he's
yeah.
come.
That's awesome. Yeah.
He won his first championship in Goa 2 years back, and after that he's been winning a lot.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
the youth championship was, of course, the feather
It's
there.
really
So
nice to see, like young kids, so interested in words and vocabulary.
yeah,
It's really nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
and totally he's a totally nice guy, Madhav. So friendly and this thing, not someone you I mean, you wouldn't look at him and think he studies or do the words and that kind of thing. He's
Yeah.
totally free, but
Hmm.
talented. He's really
But
good
you
at the
have
game.
get parents saying, like, why are you playing Scrabble? If you're playing a game, why don't you just play chess instead? There's more scope. Do you
If
get something?
if you're good at something, you play that.
Yeah, yeah.
So chess is difficult to get in because of the levels. So To play a tournament, you need to be off a level. So while Scrabble, being in its initial stages, you can reach competitive level very fast.
Yeah, so that's a plus. Hmm. Okay, finally, like I know you have something else to get to. So just fine. I want to ask you this
Um,
one controversial word, no? Pernoctated.
oh God.
So, I hope it doesn't haunt you now you brought it up again.
Pernoctated, he did mention that it is something to do with a nun's meditation
Now, I think it's
in
also something passed through the
in the
night.
night. Yeah, a
Pass the night
meditation through the
somewhere.
night. Yeah,
Pass the night somewhere.
Pernoctate. Let me look it up and see.
Yeah.
To pass the night in vigil or prayer. Yeah.
Sorry?
In vigil or prayer.
In vigil or
Pernoctated.
prayer. Okay, this is Nigel
Pernoctated.
Richards made this also, no? Pernoctated.
Yeah. So, like you said, what was the word you mentioned? A large word your son made?
My nephew,
Your nephew?
stakeholders, stakeholders.
Stakeholders, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
to have that's like a 12-letter word. So, Pernoctate is an 11-letter word, so you're using four on the board.
yeah,
But the difference is, like the P was there, the O or something was there, and the TED was there. Like TE was there.
yeah,
So he's filling in the gaps in between. So that's quite difficult to spot.
yeah. Quite difficult to stop, to spot,
To spot,
really.
yeah.
Yeah, but you feel miserable. Like there was RUGS the other day when we were playing, and I had to and I was waiting for a D to make drugs. And then when I finally got a D, I forgot. And later I
that,
was
that
so, I wanted to just kill myself, you know. I mean,
that
I just
happens.
lost that opportunity, really.
That happens.
But yeah, anyway, thanks, Rajiv. Anything else you want to say?
Uh, Not really. It was nice chatting.
Yeah. And I hope this year you get your, the membership up to 3,000 and more. Why
Yeah,
just
that's the
3,000?
target
It should be
for.
10,000, I think. Yeah.
And
Why
the
not?
3,000 is what we decided that we'll start pushing for the government recognition at that stage.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. All the best.
That's
Yeah.
a stepping stone. Yeah.
Yeah. All the
Uh,
best, Rajiv. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.